What's up, guys? I'm just putting out a trade right now. Development for my my VIPs. This is what happens when you trade with me. Oh, it's at 50. Hang on a second, guys. Questions, comments, throw them in the question stickers, throw them in the comment box. I guess I'm trying to get this trade out for my guys. What's up, guys? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Who's on that YM short that I called for the VIPs? Anybody short YM? So you not only did you have the aggressive entry, but the conservative entry were both at, or the clean entry were both at 5,400, 54,000. All right, we'll start here in a second, guys. Nice, Brian. Got $500 on that trade call on a funded account. That's what it's about. All right. Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday, the 4th of August. Let's get into it. Got two trades cooking right now for my group. We'll go over them in a second. The NIMO is 8. The NAMO is 7. We just have light data at 10 a.m. this morning. Won't be a lot. VIX is cooled down to 15. Everybody thinks that the latest news, I think at 6:30, so 2.5 hours ago, Qatar said there's some language done on a deal. But then they come out and said, well, they're not talking, but there's just language for a deal. So the markets are way up on Hopiism. I don't think they continue. ES right now, all-time high, guys. Is that right? I think, yeah, that gold line should be the all-time high. Let me double check it. Yep. We're at all-time high numbers, folks. Never seen before math. And, right, that gold line's the all-time high. Next buy is primary read right. Let me adjust it now. Probably off this zone. We'll keep an eye on it as the markets want to continue to climb. As you know, I'm skeptical as hell, but we got to trade what we see. RTY is box trapped at 3,000 right now. So buys off the VWAP. We'll see what happens. NQ buys off the VWAP in the green area of the box, or the next read will be right about 200. 29,200. It'd be a 70-point trade. So we're going to keep an eye on these. We have some levels here. Here's the trade I called for my group. You can see right now it's paid 50%. So if you guys took this trade, you can go break even. You can see right now we're up $1,700 since I posted it. When I entered 54,000, my risk was 160 points. I wanted to be just outside the box. Original target was 100 points, which it's about to pay that. That's what I put out. But I also did an amendment, say if you want to trail it, you can, because this all-time high anchored VWAP is a great target. This is how you learn how to let your winners run. So I'm going to set an alert as we're talking here, because if this pays, that'll be another successful call inside the Student Alpha War Room and Discord, where you can make money as well. But I'm not allowed to say that because I would officially be a scam, right? Since it's paid this much, what we're going to do, guys, this is risk management. We're going to move our stop loss to break even. There you go. I have no risk in this trade. I entered this trade here. You can see the marker right at 54,000. It swung up and then it gave the mean reversion signal. This is what so if you don't know what you're seeing, the matrix will do it for you. Add the matrix to your charts and I'll tell you, so I saw the sell here aggressively the math confirmed it at that price about 10 minutes later. See that? It was a 100-point call. And then when this alert goes off, that would be the full 100. Can trail it down to the all-time high. Once it gets past the 100, I'll start locking in some profit. I could get kicked here. We'll see. But I have no risk in the trade. And I'll take another read if it happens. Okay, this is how you trade, guys. You play defense. And we'll see what did it ultimately pay there. It's usually 90 to 100 for YM. It paid 89 points. So we'll see. So we're in on that trade. I think sells right now in YM, even though we're long bias. YM, the Dow is, these are never seen pricing before, guys. Never seen pricing. Yep. There you go, Shiraz. You start zooming out fractals using that. The guys, the matrix here, nobody can replicate this. You see that motor right there? That's about 6 different indicators with different math. Even if I told you the indicators are in that, you couldn't replicate it because I've changed the math to the system. This is what having a formal education does, right? You can trade crossover systems. You can do whatever you want. You can try to clone me. It's not going to fucking happen. We hit, last month we called 50 trades. We hit 35 of them, 70% win rate. Gold is long right now. I like longs off the top of the box, longs off the VWAP right now. It's looking pretty good for gold because the DXY is getting its ass kicked right now with the Japan issue going on. So look, DXY below 100 is good for gold. Right, so if this continues to decline, gold's going to rise. Right, and this all has to do with the dollar yen, and then us selling euro to support it. Because the problem is if Japan economy crashes, they're going to sell our bonds and T-bills, which is bad for us because they're the largest holder of it. That's how that works, guys. Anyway, if you have questions, comments, or question stickers, throw them in the comment box. I'll get to them in just a second. So we're looking for buys in around, guys. This is a VWAP buy right here, right in here. Let me take a look at it. See if we can make the call. Second read will be available right here. So you could buy 41.26 when you get the cross. You could have bought here, had a stop loss right now. We have souring momentum. You could wait for momentum to turn. You could get a yellow signal here and then enter. So it's close right now. Gold burned me yesterday. I had a great entry, sat in that entry for how long did we sit in that? About 8 hours. And then it kicked me out. Brutal. Because it got box trapped. But keep an eye on that read right there, guys. And then oil. I put in this was a high risk oil trade that I put in for the group. All right. On this massive drop. Well, massive. I mean, it was with, how many dollars is that? 82.5 to 76.5. So $6 drop. So what I'm betting on is some Fibonacci right there. So if you fib that, half that move is going to take us right up here, and I'm going to trail, which is the VWAP. I think that's, when I originally put this trade in, it was near the VWAP. So I'll have to target that VWAP. High risk trade. So I only traded 2 contracts. I told everybody it's a high risk, low leverage. I'm just betting on a bounce back, right? And then some stupid tweet coming out from Iran. It says, we never said we had a deal. And then it's going to spike a buck or two. And I'm trying to capitalize on that. But in this trade, I have, the nice part about this trade, currently I'm 2 to 1. So 2R for reward and only 1R for risk. So yeah, but I will trail it. So I entered right around 95, somewhere in there. So I'm long oil. Again, high risk because, look, it is all bearish, but I'm just betting on the bounce. We've just seen the volatility too much. All right, I'm done talking. I've existed here for 4 years on these lives to help you guys out. If you would click your button and share that you're live with me, I would appreciate it. That let your friends know that you're watching me live, and they may be interested too, because Meta won't let me do shit. They flagged me as a scam. Can't tell anybody about my stuff. So, I mean, what a scam, sit here 4 years, 5 days a week and do this? No. All right. What do you got, YouTube? Let's see, guys. Darren wants to know if I'm trailing YM. My original stop loss was 160. I went break even because it paid almost 90. I put in the future setup that you can take 100 or you can trail it. I think a good trailing target's the all-time high anchored VWAP or the bottom of the box, right? Watch, guys. I may get kicked here. We may get a new signal, right? If you do not break even, this swing high is also a good reduction, or you can stay full. You can stay the full width of the box. Look at that. I paid 89 points. Good question, Darren. Typically, I stay the full width of the box because I trust what I see. But since I made this a call for the group, I just recommend a break even because me protecting my account and you protecting your account's different for everybody, right? So don't get discouraged for a break even. When you get kicked out of break even, that's a win. Again, Brian made $500 on my call. Great job. Brian, you're in NQ at 218. Let's see what you got. Oh, nice. You took the second read? Yep. So Brian entered here, confirmation of the second read. So Brian, that is about a 35 to 40 point trade. Oh, Brian's out already. All right, Darren's out at break even, good discipline. And then Brian took another $500 on this trade based on that read right there. The algorithm told him to buy, he bought, made $500. But yet, people complain this algorithm's too expensive. Okay, don't buy it. Don't put it on your charts. It's fine to me. What do you got, Instagram? What's up, Mom? Vacuum Dad's on. Shelby, all you guys, what's up, guys? Can we look at Ego? Yeah, the miners. So the miners should benefit now because dollar's dropping. Okay, it's in that buy zone. I pulled it off my weekend update. This is one I talk about on my weekend update, guys. But that green box is the buy zone. It's just now leaving the buy zone. We have overhead resistance at 34. If it clears 34, you should be good to go. But you could dabble in here, and then even if you enter here, right, you can have the defined risk right below the swing low at 27 or just a hair under it. So there you go. So the news on gold is good for the miners. Sounds like I got kicked, guys. Let's see here. Oops. Yep, I got kicked. Break even in YM. I'll look to make another entry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my group. And let them know. So this is what I do. All right. You have to understand about break even. So you go back. This read paid 89 points, usually hunting 90 to 100. So it was really close. And we'll see. We get another read. What I'm interested in now, guys, is I want to see where the Dow Jones DJI opens and then the price spread will help me on my next entry. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, I teach this, guys. I teach it. That's why you think you just come to watch me trade? No, you come to learn. All right. Saying, is that a custom indicator for VLOOK? Because I do normal charts, seems too small, can't zoom in. Yeah, this is a custom indicator that does a lot of work for you, right? Where is, yeah, there we go. Yep, custom indicator. Built on my formal education and my trading experience. It's pretty good. See what else, what other tickers you guys have here. Make sure you guys follow my backup account. So this, you're on, like, if you're on Instagram, you're on Student Alpha. Go to the Student Alpha and like, subscribe, and follow, because it's only a matter of time before they just cut me off of this one. That's all they do is they just keep restricting me. And I don't do anything. You guys have seen my reels. I'm not making any outlandish claims, but, and you know, there's solace in the fact that they're doing it to everybody. And you know, I've seen a lot of videos about influencers, and not even in the trading space. You know, people selling cool products and doing product reviews of home usage that are getting all banned for being scams. And if you dig research, here's the scary part in the world we live in. It's the new algorithm is doing it. No human is banning any influencers. It's an algorithm. And when it decides When AI decides that all these influencers, including me, are a fraud or a scam, doesn't matter. No human can reverse it. Welcome to 1984, folks. It's utter and complete bullshit. It's going to be us against the machines, and you don't think so. You're going to be sadly mistaken. Like right now, I'm looking, got my other Instagram up so I can post for you guys, and it's not even showing them live. See, that's what they're doing. Like, clearly, you guys got the notification, right? There we go. All right. So anyway, what other questions and tickers you have for me? I'm going to put this in there. There you go. Look, Instagram, I just posted. You can follow me over there. Yeah, you know, profanity, it's not even about me making money. I mean, look at my student success, right? If we get another mean reversion signal here, guys, I would take it as long as you have declining momentum. So it's going to be just a hair lower. Now, hindsight being 2020, if I would have stayed the full with the box, I'd still be in, but I wanted to reduce, you know, with the group. All right, so let's see. What do you got, Instagram? Do I live trade every day on Instagram? I mean, if there's a trade available, I call it during my thing. But we have a live trade. We have multiple live trading war rooms. We do it Monday through Friday at New York Open for an hour. We did have 2 Asian sessions, but Asians has been pretty slow. So we're doing 1 Asian session on Wednesdays. And we have a pre-market with Crypto John on Fridays. So if I see a trade, I'll call it. Good job. So guys, things to look for is, you know, I'm here Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can also, I have a free Discord. If you go over to my other Instagram, you can grab the link there, or YouTube, you guys can grab the link. YouTube hasn't done anything to ban me like Meta has. You guys can go into my free Discord. If you have questions here that I don't get to, or if you have them in the future, you can always tag me. I'd be happy to help. Fig stock. Fig is ugly. Right? So Fig is one of the ones that looks like SpaceX, or what SpaceX looked like. We are turning a little bit here, but look at this. That's on a weekly. All right. It's at, now let's go into the daily. This is what I told everybody SpaceX would look like. And I was correct. Let's go into the hourly. Just no movement. Yeah, if you own this, you're going to own it for a while. They do have great technology, but most of the movement early was a bunch of hopiism. And now it has to start showing up in these earnings reports. The next earnings report is tomorrow after bell. Tomorrow after bell. All right, guys, I got to go with my traders. You're welcome to join me for free trial week. Come in and trade with these guys and see how you do. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. Links are in my bio on YouTube and then at my other Instagram, guys. All right, have a good rest of your day. Here I come, traders. We'll be opening a war room